is continuing rapid intensification as it is now a high-end Category 2 tropical cyclone. Darian currently has winds based on DRHT's analysis of 110 miles per hour and a pressure of 967 millibars. The JTWC actually just recently, and by recently I mean within like the last 15 minutes, designated Cyclone Darian a Category 2 tropical cyclone. Here's Darian's current location at 13.5 degrees south, 93.2 degrees east, where it has barely moved since our last update, which was about 9 hours ago. Here's Darian's current forecast. Currently, DRHT is predicting a very brief, you can't even see it on this map because we only go by 1 day increments. We're calling for a brief Category 3 peak with winds of 115 miles an hour. And then it's going to, at the end of that 3-day period, it is going to start re-strengthening again as well. At the end, at the 2.5 days, it's going to start re-intensifying. And here's Darian's current wind field. It still has an extremely small wind field, but it is actually a little bit smaller than it was earlier today on the previous 2 updates. Here's Darian on the GFS, going off of midnight at December 20th, which I don't know where the people who made the GFS are. But it is not currently midnight where I am on the eastern coast of the United States. It is currently 9:55 p.m. But there's Darian, you can quite clearly see it. And GFS is kind of going for a similar mindset to us, where they might want a Category 3 peak. However, it's going to be much later. And that actually looks like a tropical storm strikes the Philippines, or like towards the middle. Now there's 100% a tropical cyclone that hits northern Australia right there. We would actually have to switch over to the Southwest Pacific in order to see this. But it does make landfall somewhere around here. You can see it right there. It makes, actually no, it's not that, well, it's right there, you can see it. Just out of visible reach. But we're now going to move on to satellite imagery. Looking at Cyclone Darian, this is what you saw in the background. It is almost unmistakably displaying an eye right there, as you can see, as most strong Category 2s into weak Category 3s tend to do. It's displaying a visible eye. Cloud tops are pretty impressive. They were more impressive because there was, the highest cloud tops are around the same, but there was more of them earlier. But currently the highest cloud top is reaching to around a -90, which is, that's high cloud tops. And Darian overall is looking pretty well on the satellite imagery. You can see the convection occurring. It's spinning clockwise. Also, I don't know if we mentioned this in the previous updates, but the reason they're spinning counterclockwise on, the first little part where you have the spinning storm, and we start with our intro, that is because the software we use to animate those will not spin clockwise. It only spins counterclockwise. It does not spin clockwise, and I don't know why. I'll try to figure out if I can, it might, I just haven't figured out a way, but we'll try to work on that. But, impressive storm. Thank you for watching Update 4. I'm very tired. It is 10 p.m. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everyone.